If you're heading to a PIP tribunal, it's completely normal to feel stressed. The thing to keep in mind, though, is that the panel do not work for the DWP. They are independent and they're there to see if you're entitled to the benefit. Most people find them nice and easy to talk to. They just want a full picture of the help you need. Now, whether you are logging on for a video call or going to a tribunal centre, arrive at least 20 minutes early. You can bring a friend or family member for emotional support too. They can't speak for you, but they can sit with you and remind you of things you might have forgotten. When the panel asks you questions, give as broad an answer as you can. If they ask if you need help washing, explain exactly what you struggle with and why. Remember that if you don't do something because there is nobody to help you or to remind or encourage you, it still counts as needing help. Remember to include the help you give yourself. Maybe you have a seat in the shower, or you have to stop and rest before you get dry. If your condition fluctuates, and some days are better than others, you need to tell the panel how frequent the bad days are. Remember, PIP is based on what help you need most of the time. Be yourself. Don't dress up or make a special effort. Be frank and honest about your condition. Don't make light of it, but don't exaggerate it either. They will often ask whether your condition has changed since the decision. Remember that the tribunal is looking at whether the DWP made the right decision at the time, so don't dwell too much on how your condition has got worse. If you have not said everything you want to say because they haven't asked the right question, just tell them anyway. Take a list of everything you think you should have been given points for and why you meet those descriptors, and tick them off as you say them. If you have someone with you for moral support, this is a really useful thing for them to do. If you're stressing about the hearing, it's not too late to write a statement. We really do think they are very helpful. There's another video about that. Now, if you're there in person, you'll usually get the decision on the same day after a short 10 or 20 minute wait in the waiting room. If it's a video hearing or the phone, you'll likely hear within a few days. Research shows that 90% of people who followed Advice Now's guidance on challenging PIP decisions get their award changed. So go to Advice Now. You can do this. Good luck.